Welcome to BBC Breakfast.
Nice to see you.
And it's lovely to see you.
Likewise.
And you are going to be cooking us Christmas lunch.
And we'll give you a little insight to something exciting and a nice alternative on the most stressful day.
Yes.
Yeah, in British cooking.
You have mentioned in your writing about cooking that, you know, so many people feel under pressure to get it all ready at 1 o'clock on the dot. And one of the ways that you can take the pressure off yourself is to get other people involved, to
Absolutely.
get the guests that you've invited to do some of the cooking. But you're a control freak, so do you genuinely do that?
No, seriously. I mean, I'm a control freak, but I mean, I dissect it. The girls will help out with the starter, Jack and I will do the main course, and Tana and the girls will do the dessert. But the day itself is massive, as you know, but it's the preparation. So literally from the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, that's the crucial days, because that's when you get prepped.
What do you prepare on the 21st?
Sauces, things like accompaniments, all little bits of garnishes.
Right.
I mean, the veg starts getting peeled like 23rd, 24th, and then on the day, everything just sort of comes together. I've been at it for a long time.
What are you doing here?
So, a lot of kids get a little bit put off with the turkey, so we've gone for something a little bit more, a little bit easier to eat.
Right.
And also brilliant the next day, because the secret is leftovers. So, this is a chicken. And it's a really nice alternative that can sort of see you through 3 or 4 days.
So this is a good alternative?
This is a great alternative. And you know what? It's cheap. And when I say cheap, I don't mean that to be sarcastic. It's just rice, chestnuts, onions, a little bit of sage, a little bit of garlic, and leftover herbs. But
you're not doing a vegetarian option because you don't allow vegetarians in the house?
There's the one day a year that I say politely, you're not invited, because I want to sit there with that stuffing, I want to sit there with that turkey. No, I'm joking. Come on.
Do you ever cook vegetarian food? I see you've got Delia Smith's vegetarian collection on your bookshelves. Yes, it's over there.
Did you plant that?
There is evidence.
Who sneaked that
Have
in
you
there?
ever opened that book up, Gordon?
Do you know what? I think it's still got the wrapping on there.
That's outrageous.
Bless her, she signed it for me as well, and I haven't used it yet. Right, are you watching? Rice, onions, sage, a little bit of garlic. Roll that over. Okay, nice and tight. Tucking all the ends in, tying it nice and tightly. Okay?
Yeah.
And this roasts very slowly in the oven.
What's the worst disaster you've had at Christmas?
I flambéed the Christmas pudding,
right.
Got all the lights out, and I managed to singe my eyebrows and my hair because I didn't think there was enough alcohol in there, as you do. Boom, all of a sudden, this thing went up. And the smell...
burnt eyebrows.
Burnt eyebrows was horrific.
Now, we're getting on to the tricky scenario of the sprouts. So, what have you got with your sprouts?
So, chestnuts, pancetta, a little bit of orange zest at the end. Now, that makes it a bit more fragrant, easy to eat for the kids. I don't think it's the sprouts they actually hate, it's the smell. But they do make you fart, and it's not the very sort of pleasant thing at Christmas. Thing is, 9 times out of 10, the culprit is normally fast asleep.
Right.
So you can have a laugh at the person who's sat there farting away.
Lovely. Should we go back to how you cook them, though?
Are you a lady that doesn't fart?
I don't. It's not really something I want to discuss.
Don't just ask you. That's all.
Nor is it something anyone wants to know about. I don't think Tana wants anyone to know about her gaseous.
No, but Tana also says I don't fart.
No.
Darling.
Women don't fart. They don't burp.
Okay. Just checking.
They never sweat.
Just checking. That's all.
They barely swear. While you're cooking pudding, tell me about your health and your knee and your running.
Yeah. So I'm in training for an Ironman.
Right.
And I had a slight accident on my bike, so I tore my meniscus. So that set me back a month. I love running. I think the role of a chef today is far greater than ever before in terms of the pressures that chefs have. And I think the image, I was fat once. I got up to 18.5 stone. And I decided to do something about it. You know, I'd walk into the dining room at Claridge's, I'd talk to the customers, and I would sort of almost feel guilty that here I am, slightly overweight, trying to encourage them to eat well, and yet I'm not in perfect shape. So that grates on you after a while.
Just talk me through the Ironman. It's a marathon, presumably, or is it more than a marathon?
Yeah, 4K swim.
Okay.
Then 180k bike ride, and then you finish off with a marathon. So, yeah, I'm so excited about that. And that's the first time I promised myself, I told one of the inmates in Brixton Prison that I'd get a tattoo, a little Iron Man tattoo, just at the bottom of my leg.
Have you had it done?
No, well, I haven't done the Ironman yet.
You're going to do it? It'll be your reward?
It's going to be my reward.
Tell me about what you've got here.
Everyone stresses out about that Christmas pudding. No one wants it.
Well, especially if you're going to singe your eyebrows setting light to it.
It's true. True. I always say, get the fire blanket ready, or the kids say, well, watch out, Dad's going to flambe us. Poached fruit.
Poached fruit?
Again, we've all got fruit around the house. Pears, apples, figs. So they're just poached in a little bit of wine. I'm sure.
Where did you learn to cook? Did your mum teach you to cook?
Mum used to work at this amazing little tea house in Stratford-upon-Avon called the Cobweb Tea House. And she was the cook there. She taught me the basics, but I think the sort of real grasp was when I first went to work for Marca at Harvey's. And then it got confirmed in France. I lived in France for 3 years. I almost became French. You
encourage your children to cook, and they show an interest in food, don't they? And they like helping out.
Yeah. Jack got stressed out this morning before he went to school. I said, mate, why are you stressed? He said, I haven't done my Latin homework. What good is it for a young man taking Latin that serious going forward in life? You know, he's not going to study it further. I know how important it is.
Got me where I am today, Latin.
As a vegetarian. And what I was trying to say is the fact that...
You'd rather he was here now helping you cook?
He'll be here Christmas Day.
Yeah.
He's on £1.50 an hour. I'm going to make him pay his tax. Trust me, he's met Jimmy Carr.
Hang on, you don't pay your children to help you cook?
No, they asked to be paid. That's part of their pocket money. Dad, I'm going to help you out on Christmas Day. I want paying. So how much do you want? He said £1.50 an hour.
Your children won't help you unless they're paid?
Yes.
Is that true?
Of course, they charge me. Would you think that they're going to turn around and say, Dad, I'll turn up free, even though I'm sleeping above? Of course they're going to charge me.
How many hours do they work?
4 hours. That's all you're allowed to work on Christmas Day, under 12. Even if they never, ever want to pursue cooking as a career, learning to cook for yourself is, for me, as important as geography, history. Because, and Latin. Oh, God. Because it's important for them down the line.
Look at that.
That is a very humble, delicious little poached fruit as a nice alternative for Christmas Day.
That is great.
I
love that. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
It's really hot. It's really
hot. Yeah, be careful, you don't burn yourself.